Welcome to the content nobody asked for. Welcome to the hellhole that is my art studio. We've got lovely paintings on the wall, the inspiration corner that fuels my every being. We have the yikes pile. And here is the main glory of it all, where I sit for most of my day. None of this is any good. It's all super messy and needs to be redone so it's more aesthetically pleasing, and so I actually have room to work. I've got a whole U desk, and I'm starting to complain again that it's not enough room. But my whole room is dedicated to art, I promise. Besides this and this whole room, I've got my paintings, a painting I purchased, more fabulous inspirations, and a crack ton of art references. I buy physical references because I get thrown a lot of free books. And they're normally nonfiction because no one likes nonfiction. So more for me. My room is a goddamn mess. So we're gonna fix this art studio so I can have one of those beautiful art studios. I don't think that's gonna happen. Let's just roll the clip. We have the stack of content. Paintbrushes. Don't want to bend those bristles. This is all of my old artwork. And when I mean old, this is the span of about 2 years of work. I have a memory box dedicated to very old artwork. But this is all artwork starting from when I was like 14 years old, when I started taking art seriously. So any significant doodle or artwork is most probably in here. Most likely. However, this can go in the safe pile over here because this doesn't need to be reorganized. I've already done that. You can tell I'm very organized. In all of my art, I have the most of these, for sure. That is because my theory is I was an acrylic painter, then I was a watercolor and gouache artist, and I was a traditional artist up until a couple months ago, where now I'm on and off doing traditional and digital art. But I have a lot of paintbrushes. Now there's more. I should probably be a little more, These are my babies. Spent a lot of money on these. A lot of these are actually from when I was a kid, and I was a hoarder, and I keep my old brushes and I fix them. Most of these are from Walmart or Michael's. I'm not bougie at all. Yeah, you know it, yeah. I have a lot of this stuff. There's more. I've got 3 water brushes, 2 more here. Oh my god, here it is! This is my favorite paintbrush, and it's not even a paintbrush. I've been looking for this. This is a makeup brush. This is a $1 from a $1 set of Forever 21 makeup, and it's been the greatest paintbrush ever. I probably have more of all these suckers lying around. There's a lot. I'm not, okay, note to self, I'm not being a rice gum. I'm not flexing anyone. I feel like I have the okay to buy all this stuff because 1, not all of it donations and gifts. So I don't pay for everything. 2, I want to be an illustrator. So not everything here is just like for like a hobby. I want it to be my job. So I feel like I need to invest in myself. 3, I have money. What I do with my money doesn't concern anyone. Unless I'm buying drugs, which I don't buy drugs. Don't buy drugs, kids. This is a PSA.
Your crack is whack.
Oh, look, more! But no, I buy art because I feel like that's what I want to do in my life. You don't need all of this. None of this is mandatory. No one, I'm not holding like a palette knife to your throat saying, buy all the art supplies, you need it. No, you don't need it. You can paint with your something, anything. You can use MS Paint. People have done great things with that. It's just harder to do. Some of this is just, I don't know. Another thing I have an abundance of is, pencils. You want mechanical pencils? Those are my favorite. I think I have the most. You want pencils? I got more. I know I have way more in the forbidden drawer. This is the forbidden drawer. There's more. Oh God. Hope I can feel that. I hate chalk pastels. Bingo. Oh. Glitter pens. Oh. This is what I'm looking for. Okay. More pencils! For now, these are all the pencils I can locate. Yeah. Oh, hey, Bubba. How are you? You come to help me clean? Come to help Mommy clean? It's gonna be a big project. You wanna help? Okay. I get a lot of pencils from, like back to school and whatever. But a big chunk of some of these pencils are actually just found on the floor. I look at the floor a lot because I have to walk places. So I'm looking at the ground. Oh, a pencil! Let me just pick it up. So that's why I come across pencils like these. I think I pick up a lot more pens on the floor. Then I have more pens than I do pencils, so prepare for that. But now I gotta find a place to put all these. Oh, I find these things everywhere. I can't get rid of pencils. Oh, this one's empty, so trash. So let's just pens. Pens. That hurt my toe. Oh, there's more pens over here. Lots and lots of pens. That's a big old pile of pens. Now I'll find somewhere to put all of these. Next item that I have a lot of. Oh boy. Markers! Markers! I have a lot of markers. The large majority of these are highlighters. I don't have as many markers as I do everything else. But those are my trash markers though. I have my pack of Ohuhu markers. The original Ohuhu markers. Plus crappy brush tip colorless blender. I'm not the biggest fan of like alcohol markers, just because like you need special paper for them. You need to use like mixed media paper, and like you can't use like printer paper or like watercolor paper. Like you need to have special paper like cardstock. I don't always have time for cardstock or money. No, I'm not really a marker person. All right, I think we're just gonna put everything in that bucket. Whew. Shut up, Casey. I'm trying to film. Put a little marker in there. So yeah. Next up we have all of my fine liners, which I don't have too many of, because I used to be a stickler. I was like, ballpoint pens are nothing. Fine liners are gross and icky. But I was like, I need to buy fine liners anyway. And I do like them. I have a lot of textured paper, so they're not the most useful. So I have Heart and Fly fine liners, a Sharpie pen, and a Martha Stewart writing pen. I think I have one in brown, but this one's in black. So I'm just gonna put them in there, I guess. These are the only markers that don't like bleed or whatnot when you do acrylic. No! Alcohol. It's tired. What time is it? It's approaching 8 o'clock and I have a busy morning starting tomorrow. What next? Oh, we can put morning related things in there. So I acquired all of these for free, and everything that is craft related, not art, craft, I gained for free from my mother's ex-scrapbooking addiction and a massive donation haul from a very close friend of mine. These are all stamp pads. They're used for stamping, and they're all water-based. I don't really know how to open these. Ah, there we go. And they flip open like that, and then you like stamp something, and you put your thumb in there if you want. And yeah, so I have a ton of colors. I've tried like using these as like as proper art supplies, but they're not the easiest thing to work with. Well, this one's really old. This stamp is me 24/7, nothing but art, and that's just a realistic Apple stamp. More stamps! Oh, they're all floating around here. These are all my loose stamps. Christmas, create, inspire, wonder, love, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Half of a flower and a Christmas tree. I have way more than this, but they're in containers. These ones are my only loose ones, so they're just gonna be here and just live in there. Now we have a box of stuff. Now to try add that to the organization pile. Oh, we even have a slot for the extra pens I couldn't fit in all of 3 containers. Fantastic! The last one in there. Yeah, there we go. Assorted art supply bin. Next item is sketchbooks and papers I have collected over the years. Blanked or almost completely not full. Welcome to my blank sketchbook tour, am I right? Ha ha ha. Ha. So, how much stuff do I have? Oh, legendary stickers! Ha! This is the only BTS memorabilia I physically own. A magazine article and a sticker that fell off of my friend's binder that she gave to me. Oh, I'm such a nerd. I keep it just because it's from my friend. I'm a nerd. Have we noticed? Stickers. Stickers. Lots of product stickers. Paper. Oh, yeah, paper. Paper. Sticker. Palette. Gouache, ow. Paper. More paper. Oh, geez. More paper. Oh, geez, I have a lot of paper. I didn't realize how much. Oh my god, there's more underneath my light box. Are you kidding me? Ah! I always complain I want more sketchbooks and paper. Oh, Jesus. I know I have more paper. I have more scrapbooking paper, but I'm not gonna pull that out. Scrapbooking paper is all colorful and stuff. You really can't draw on it. And it's filed away neat enough. I don't want to bother it. It hisses at me every time I open the drawer. I'm unworthy of opening it. I know I have more paper. Come out, wherever you are. FBI, open up. Come on now, paper. Reveal yourself. More sketchbooks. Oh, Jesus. I know there's more of you. You're sitting here somewhere. I know you're hiding from me. Oh, I know where you are now. You've been banished to the scrap drawer. So any of like my really bad like printer paper and stuff gets banished to the scrap drawer. But this is all of my artist quality paper. Some of it's like horrible. Post-it notes are artist quality. Everyone should use Post-it notes in their sketchbook. I never do, but I just have stacks of them lying around. They're covered in art supplies. So you know what? They are an art supplies paper. I'm gonna put them over here. This is a sketchbook that I can't show the cover of, but it's a nice little sketchbook. I got this for free. Okay, so back when I was a watercolor artist, I went on a spending spree of watercolor paper because I was in class and I was doing watercolor studies with everyone. And then we were doing Sumi ink, so basically everything just required watercolor paper. So I bought myself some don't even ask me about cold or hot press. Where's my neutral press paper? Hashtag paper equality, I don't know. But this is all my B watercolor paper. This is the smoothest paper that I have. Now, I forgot this existed for a while. And I was like, oh, recently I was like, I need more watercolor paper. And then I forgot, oh yeah, I have watercolor paper. My mom reminded me. And I was like, no, I need to go to Walmart and buy a giant pad of, oh geez, watercolor paper. Oh, and these are watercolors from my watercolor class. I borrowed some of the practice sheets. Borrowed. And yeah, I have a few of them. This is like super heavy. I guess freaking cardstock, man. It's like, this is good. Like, this is stronger than my B stuff. And it's stronger than this. But yeah, so this is for like, if I ever do like big watercolor projects, or I have to share paper with people. So yeah, that's that, big boy. This is all unknown paper. It's all different quality paper. I'm guessing it's printer paper. It's gotta be like heavy set printer paper. No? Scrapped sketchbook paper? I don't know, but it's like thick paper that's got damaged corners because it's strapped to a thing. I don't know what this is at all, don't ask me. It's just artist paper, that's all I know. These I got for my birthday. Lined paper. They're cute. They're really cute. And they got little butts on the back side. They're so cute. I'm not a very organized person. These are supposedly planners or they're notebooks. But they're so cute. I don't want to damage them. But I still want to use them. I'll probably do something with them. Use them eventually. Or they'll just be displays. Okay. This is the smallest sketchbook I own. This is part of the big donation. Where's the other one? Yeah, this one I decorated because I'm so cool. And I used it a little bit. This is probably the most aesthetic sketchbook I own, and it's one of the smallest ones too. And yeah, so these are all cardstock because this is meant to be for stamping and crafting. So the paper is okay. I tried using it for other stuff, it just didn't really work because it's not absorbent paper, it's meant for stamping. So that's okay. Handmade sketchbook made of anonymous artist quality paper that I think is for Sumi ink, but it's super thin. I don't think it would hold Sumi ink, to be honest. This, I know this looks like a manga and like a really pretty like shoujo manga, but surprise, it's a sketchbook. The cover's really blank, but you know what? I'm like, it's kind of gross on the inside. You can see the binding, but you know what? It's so cute. I hope whoever, this is a birthday present too. I hope whoever got this for me didn't like pay more than $10 for this, but it's like a big sketchbook and it's got such a pretty cover and I don't want to ruin it or use it. I know this don't want to get ruined. This is handmade paper, pulpy paper. I have no idea how to use this or what to do with it. This is the most textured paper I own. You can see all of like the filaments and stuff in it. Hello? My camera doesn't like me. Okay, there we go. But yeah, so it's full of like filaments and stuff. It's gray. And it's from Africa. Home country represent. So this, my friend gave me a $25 coupon to Michael's. And we were like, oh, we can't really go to the store. It's 12 a.m. Let's just go to michaels.com, just like spend all the money from the gift card on shipping and whatnot. So I was like, oh my God, what do I need from Michaels that's like cheap and something that I'll use and like no matter what quality it is, I'll like eventually use it. Sketchbooks. And I was like, I saw this and here's the catch. It never said fashion journal. It said watercolor sketchbook. So I was like, dude, for like $5, this could be like the greatest sketchbook ever. And it was like a big thing and it was cute and I was like, oh dang, I'll get this. And then I see the back because it came back up and I was like, fashion journal. Crap. So this is meant for, the paper is evilly thin. Yeah, it's evilly thin. This is like printer paper. But it's so cute though. So like you can't go wrong. And it's actually like, it's like a proper book. So I'm happy with this. And it opens flat. This is another sketchbook I've made. This is one of the first ones I ever made. I think this one's really cool. It's just swirly paper, man. Just swirly paper. I put India ink in my bathroom, swirled it around, dipped the paper in, put a hairdryer to it, and now I have cool swirly gray paper. Not all of it's the most aesthetically pleasing. And then it's just coated with a packing tape. And then I use a zine stapler. And it's awesome. I like this. I think it's cool. Could be an art book of its own. Here's the other things I got from Michaels.com. We used the Honey app because we just finished watching a ton of YouTube videos and one was sponsored by them. We're like, let's see if it works. I think I got this one for free. So I got 3 sketchbooks for my birthday. And they came early because I had another package from USPS coming in the mail. So it came 3 days early. I don't know why, but that was a nice surprise. So I got to open up 2 massive packages. And so yeah, it's just a tone tan sketchbook from Strathmore. 2 more homemade ones. This one's made with crappy, really crappy $4 pad watercolor paper. I haven't finished it. I just experimented in it and it's terrible. It's god awful. I wanted to do comics, but I wasn't experienced enough. I didn't know how to do it. So this is all scrap. This is, I'm gonna make sure it's not, no, this one, okay. It just has 1 drawing in it. And this is an oil painting I did. I can actually go show you the oil painting. The sketch was better! This is my first and probably last oil painting I will ever do. I'm covered in, ugh! Fun fact, my principal walked in to give a tour to a bunch of people, and I sit in the front of the room in my painting workshop. And I was painting this, and they gave me the most horrified look. Painting with oils was kind of fun, but it got annoying after a while, and the smell gave me a headache. Just imagine 80 kids in a room painting with oils and the occasional paint thinner spilling everywhere. Ew. Ew. But you know what? I think this is kind of cool. It's okay. I like how smooth the gradient is. Other than that, trash! Rubbish! No care! Oil painting, be gone! Okay. More stuff. I'm just gonna use this for the rest of any. This is my sketchbook that I tried out from my Paletful pack, and I've just used it to sample every medium so far. It's a nice little sketchbook. I don't mind it. Fleur de Cap. Oh no. Oh no, is this my, this is my singing notebook. I used to do singing classes and I sung. People tell me, oh, Megan, you can still kind of sing. I'm ashamed of this notebook, and this is my past. Otherwise, I just walk around with a bunch of alcohol advertising on me. Woo! What's this? More singing notes, because I sung a lot. No one asked me to sing ever again. These vocal cords can't do it no more. Oh, more! Oh, let's just burn that all. Okay. Next, this is completely blank. This is so far, this is my favorite sketchbook ever. Arteza is fantastic. These heavyweight papers, they say ideal for a variety of dry medias. BS, this crap can hold wet. It can. It'll warp a tad bit, but as long as you're careful, it can hold it. And it's nice and thick and big and it's well priced. I liked it. This, however, this is not an Arteza one. It's got weird fabric on it. I've had this sketchbook actually. Where's the front? Where's the front's over here. This was my 11th birthday gift. I've had this sketchbook ever since I was 11 years old. My mom and dad got it for me. And I was afraid to touch it. It's kind of sad. I could have had so much more done in here. All of this stuff is from like 2017 in here, when I was first starting like my art journey and whatnot, trying to discover what I wanted to do and what I wanted to be. Getting really frustrated. There's a lot of frustration going on in here. This is the very first attempt at a comic I did, and it never came to light. I remember this took hours to do, just to plan out a single page, and just to have it fail on me. Whoopsie, that's not YouTube safe. I also tried, eventually just trying, figure studies in the sketchbook. This one's safe to show. These are fantasy figure studies. And nothing ever came to light. Plus, when I did try, you can't really use hoo-hoo markers in here. And I tried a lot of stuff with this sketchbook and it was just bad. I hated this sketchbook. The paper sucks, it's Walmart quality. And it just gives me bad vibes from back when I tried to use it when I was just a little kid. And the sad part is, I haven't even used up that's the rest of the sketchbook. I've used up so little. What a waste. But I'm never gonna get rid of it. Okay, next. This is disappointing. This is supposedly for all wet mediums. And so see that's like a basic thing. Just a basic thing. These are all ink, not watercolor. Bled through. Disappointing. Warping. Paper's not bad. It's really smooth. But it's just like when water touches it, you could feel how like weird the paper is. And like it just bled everywhere and it's just no. This is another sketchbook that is like simply just for dry medium. It really can't. I mean, it could handle acrylics. This would be perfect for acrylics actually, because it's like so smooth. Pastel, no. Collage, sure. Ink and watercolor, hell no. I have to try this with the hoo-hoo markers, but I don't think it will work. Ha! Another birthday present. My awesome comic book. It's just a good idea for like if you want to like plan out comic pages and you want pre-done things. It's okay. I'm never gonna use it. I might scan it and do it all digitally because I am not wasting paper and getting frustrated and then ruining and trashing the whole book. No siree. This is a big old tone gray sketchbook. This is the other thing I got at 12 a.m. on Michael's. Okay, this is my first sketchbook I ever finished was a Canson mixed media sketchbook. And so I bought another one. I got another one for Christmas. I swatched all my Ohuhu markers in here actually. Tried planning out comics and OCs, doing studies and stuff. This is old. And there's still a lot of paper left in here. I haven't really used it. If anything, I've been kind of wasteful with it. Yeah. But there's still paper in here. I took Holly Brown's advice and took out the wiring because I'm just getting so frustrated with it. So, did that. And finally, the most recent paper I've bought. I almost regret buying. It's this one. This is for oil and acrylics. It's like, it looks like canvas. It feels like canvas. Doesn't absorb anything. It's actually really nice. Tried using it and I like it. It's alright. It's better than, well, it's cheaper than purchasing canvas. Okay, last things. I'm never touching these Post-it notes. Okay, I went to Mexico for a little bit. I didn't buy these in Mexico. My aunt bought these for me in Japan. Jeez, I'll have to do a Japan haul of the stuff she bought me. It's ridiculous, but this is one of the things she got me. And this is Yokai Watch. But, oh my gosh, the Spanish ad for Yokai Watch. It's stuck in my head for the rest of eternity. It just goes, oh my god, I just looked around and I found the video in Spanish while I was editing it. Oh, hell yeah! Oh my god! Yes! Yokai, 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 shigo, deno, damata! Yokai, 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 shigo, Spanish and not Japanese? Or is it in Japanese? I took Japanese for 2 years, but it didn't sound like Japanese, but maybe it is, and it's some foreign Japanese. I don't know. But I'm assuming it's Spanish. So I'm watching a Spanish anime ad, and it was just, oh, it was brilliant. So I have these just now, these have been immortalized, and I can't ever use these, ever. And then another thing, I don't remember if this is from my friend Eden or if this is from my aunt, because it's from my aunt. Washi paper. I want to use it like, washi paper. Not called washi paper, but it's called origami paper. I don't know. I'm tired. But yes, this stuff is so pretty. And if you have a light box, I think you can use this and like cut it out and then glue it. I will want to use this to make art one day. Moving on. Oh, here we go. These two things are from Paletful Packs. Very nice. This is pre-Inktober stuff. I'll do a sketchbook tour of this because this is almost done. But this is my Gucci X Supreme sketchbook. Quality. And this is the last one. Oh, this channel is horrible. Okay, which is this one? This one's my work sketchbook. So when I was at work, I met a lady, that's a good story. But I met her, turns out 30 years ago, her husband, my dad, were roommates. So it was really funny meeting her. But she's like the total opposite type of artist that I am. Abstract out the booty hole and just likes a lot of weird art, but like classical art. So this is all like collage stuff. Basically you take like magazines, you put packing tape or any type of clear tape, you put it in water, you leave it for 30 minutes, you rub off the paper part, and then you stick it, and it turns into like a really cool destructive like sticker thing. And I like that. So I've done that to like a lot of stuff. And then I've done like this one. I don't think there's much else in here. So, yeah. This one, these are both from my old therapist, by the way, which is really funny. This one's just notes. I just use this one to write down like quick little notes. And that's it for paper. Next, art supply. Water-soluble things. Lots and lots and lots and lots of watercolors, ladies and gentlemen. Lots and lots of gouache, too. I prefer gouache over acrylics any day of the week. But I don't like mess. Mess sucks. It ruins my day. Alright. This is my dried up gouache set that I use on and off. Not very aesthetically pleasing. But whenever I just need to like do something or mess around, use that. These are rulers. This is my floppy ruler, and this is my straight ruler. Another thing, another thing, another thing. And away with you. Okay. Horrendous intermission. You know what? This has just become such a like horrendous mess. The camera just died. My stand may or may not have just broke, and it's getting really late, and my room / studio, of course, professional obviously, is a mess, and I have to go to a pride parade at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. It's a long ass drive. If my room's a mess, I can't leave. Because the lord and lady of this house says, clean your room! And I say, but I'm busy! And they're like, well, clean your room! And I thought, oh, this is a great excuse to clean my room. Show everyone my messy studio. Triumph! But this is getting out of hand. I need to speed this along as quick as possible, so I'm going to literally run through everything right now so I can clean it all up, record extra audio, edit everything, and just have at least pre-recorded footage so I can do more. So let's go. Okay, first things. Cheap glitter watercolors. They're okay, but they fade over time. My favorite watercolor set. Open, please! Praying watercolors. I'm sure Tamaya uses these. They're really nice. Oh, they're getting sticky. Okay. Wash tower number 1. Just kidding. This is all tube watercolors. This is all, artscape wash. Okay, go. These are all very, very old, designer gouache from Winsor & Newton. Very nice. This was a donation. My watercolor Ganzai Tombi watercolors. Okay. This is the chart. I'm very sad I messed that up. Best watercolors ever. If you want watercolors, buy these ones, especially because they have super awesome glitter colors. Okay. Very pigmented. Very good. Touching. Yes. Okay. Next, handmade watercolors. I took a bunch of old tin things from a thrift store, and they have crappy watercolors. Things from these. I popped them out, and I put them in here, and I mixed colors. So this one is ultramarine. This one is lemon green. This one is scarlet orange, and this one's just black. It's just black. Okay, stack them all up. Oh, look how convenient that is, and gross. Oh, hey. Next, canvases. You saw me destroy those and clean those, huh? Mess. Yes. Untouched Walmart canvas. A canvas I made myself and stretched myself, and it hurt my arms because I'm a weak little artist. Don't trip me. Ghost! The ink well that I put this ink into. Don't question this. Cards are gone. Ink. Non-water soluble ink. Water soluble ink. Fancy rainbow inks. Am I missing one? Oh no, I'm missing one. It's somewhere. Ink wash and medicine cabinets with washi tape on them. These are eyeliners. Oh, those are trinkets. Dippers. Dip things. Colored pencils. First set of colored pencils I got for an art class. Stamps I was talking about. Papers. Portfolio. Very magical machine that mesmerizes my cat, and my cat loves it, and I love it. This is supposedly $400, but I don't know. I got it for free. Because I know people. Cheap thing that opens but has nothing in it because I don't want to. Craft supplies underneath my bed. Yarn and more craft supplies. Stuff for the machine over here. Everyday art supplies. That'll come in part 2. That's the sketchbook. Get out of there. No, don't reveal anything. Video coming soon. Record footage later. Oh yeah, digital art. Okay. This video's a mess, but I'm tired. All right. So this is my tablet I normally use to draw on. Computer on. Flashlight on. Pen. Yes. This is my tablet I use now. It's a Gaomon P something. It's a screen tablet. I love it. It's massive. I paid for half of it. My parents paid for the other half. It's great. It's better than a Cintiq. I don't care what anyone else says. Inside. cover for it. Hot glue gun. Where is it? Ah! Extra charger. What? It's not in here. Oh no! Oh no! Wow! Other tablet that definitely cost me money. Where are you? There! Oh god! That's why I need to clean my room. Ah! Oh no, it's not in there. Ah! Ugh. Go. Other screen tablet that I have from Parblo. This is like the cheapest screen tablet you buy. Review coming soon. Stickers. Microphone. Not art supplies. Computer. Favorite art supplies. My computer's on. I don't like this program anymore. It doesn't work with this tablet for some stupid reason. Benny Bang, fix your crap. Paint Tool Sai, works with this. Fire Alpaca, I don't know, I haven't used it in a while. Use it to animate. Recently got Flash 2004. Crashes a lot on me, but I use a Windows 7 Professional, so it doesn't crash as much as a Windows 10 user. Compatibility mode doesn't work with this. Every time I try to open it, it won't let me use that. Soft pastels! I want to do a face up. I have a doll almost prepped and done. I haven't gotten around to doing it. That's what this is for. These are super cheap. These cost me $2 at Michael's. That's a can of soda. This is a dip pen holder. I think that's it. Oh, last thing. This is the hell drawer. Okay. Yeah, that's everything besides my clay painting stuff that I don't talk about anymore. That's the only stuff that exists from it. Yeah. That's the supplies that I have. The supplies I use on the daily will be for part 2, hopefully. I'm out of breath and panicked and scared. For me, it's really late and I can already start to like feel the energy being sucked out of me. So that's it. We're done here. I'm stalling. Good night.